Hello ladies and gentlemen, Sigvalgrim here, and previously I have done a guide on how to fight the boss Green Lantern if you are not having a very strong roster, and I made sure to put in that very accessible characters. Well, I have completed normal difficulty for the raid, and now I am in heroic, and I am facing yet again I'm Green Lantern boss. And I have found out an even more optimal way on how you can do this, and this is going to use Hellboy. I didn't use Hellboy on my other method because of the fact that with Hellboy you didn't have guaranteed taggings with Tilt and Sakomen. But I have found a new way to tag in that I have showcased, I think, in the Darkseid boss video. But this is going to be with Hellboy, not Shazam, and it's not going to be an infinite combo like it is with Shazam, but it's going to be a guaranteed tagging method, and that will allow you to push Green Lantern all the way to the right corner and be able to deal some pretty decent amount of damage using Hellboy and Tilt and Sakomen and the power reduction character. So with all that being said, let's take a look at the fight, and then we will break down into how that specific combo exactly works. But before we get into that, I'm going to show you the characters that I have used. This is a 4.5 months old account, or close to 4.5, and those are the characters that I used are going to be characters that you will have relatively easily available to you. We are going to have Hellboy. He has a premium chest, he has a challenge, and I use the 3-star one, so you're going to be fine with a 2 or a 3-star one, as long as he's a little bit upgraded. The gears that he has I got from raids, and they are fairly upgraded, and his stats are going to look like this. Max out defense and some health, a little bit of health over there, is not going to be much. I will also use the Father Box. The Father Box will of course help me tremendously and will pretty much guarantee that he's not gonna die. But if you're doing this on normal difficulty, it's okay, because I have videos where I have previously used him on boss Joker, the one on the tier 5, that is a sub-boss for Darkseid, and he was fine over there without the Father Box, and as you'll see in the video, he is very far from even losing a sliver HP, so he'll be most likely fine for you without the Father Box. Okay, and the other character is going to be Kinsland Sakomen. Kinsland Sakomen is going to be a little bit more upgraded, but that's not going to be a problem. You don't need to have a perfect Kinsland Sakomen. Your Kinsland Sakomen is going to get to 0 HP anyway, so the only difference that will be between my Kinsland Sakomen and yours is going to be the fact that mine will most likely deal more damage, but yours will work in the exact same way. And for him, as an artifact, I have a level 9 Dual Blades. And for a support character, I'm going to use Power Girl for the power reduction, of course. So yeah, those are the characters that I'm going to use. Now let's get into the fight. Okay, so now we are going to be watching the full fight, and then I'm going to break down the full combo that is going to be the key. That is going to guarantee you a tag in and will guarantee that Emerald Green Lantern will not use a special one and kill your Kinsland Sakomen on the tag in. So first of all, we're going to start up with Hellboy, and I have noticed something like this happened both fights. When I tag Kinsland Sakomen, he gets stunned by that hazard, so you might want to avoid doing that. Maybe get Green Lantern all the way to the corner before doing that. You can use Hellboy's Special 2 to do that, because Hellboy's Special 2 is going to push the enemy pretty far away. Right now we are past that hazard. I'm going to tag in Kinsland Sakomen for the first time. This was a random tag-in. This was not yet the strategy, because Green Lantern needed to be in the corner. So over here I'm going to hit him. I'm going to tag in Power Girl to get some more power. She's going to be tagged in only once to get some power, and she will be tagged again when the super move happens, or not even then. Over here I go straight into a tag-in and into a special tree, and what I actually did was tag in on the third hit of Hellboy without finishing the combo with a swipe as you normally would. Over here yet again, guaranteed tag in, and I'm going to go to town on him, go with the long combo, and then use Hellboy. For this strategy, the reason why you want to be in the corner is because of the fact that if you are in the corner, the little tag that you do on your tag in will not stagger will actually stagger a Green Lantern and will push him a little bit away. And the fact that he's going to get pushed a little bit away will give him a chance to react to your special tree and jump over it and knock your Kil'Flash Aquaman out. Over here, use the super move, and I'm doing my best to push him back in the corner because that is where we want him. And I'm not going to lie, in terms of pushing him in the corner, the Father Box is going to be of a huge help, and I totally agree with that, and I admit that. But you are going to be able to do this without the Father Box. I have used this exact same strategy on Lord Joker boss, the one that's a sub boss to Darkseid, and it worked fine without the Father Box. So you should have no problems yourself. And maybe I'll do a video on this without the Father Box just to prove it, maybe. But yeah. Your Hellboy needs to be a little bit tanky just to not... actually, for this one, he doesn't even need to be that tanky because he is immune to hazard dot damage and he will even heal from that. Over here, I screwed up. It was my bad. I was undecided on what to click and I screwed up, and it's not because of the combo is faulty or something like that. So yeah, I'm going to keep going like this. You can see that every tagging gets guaranteed. That time I got interrupted and the King of Lands Aquaman got killed, it was actually not during the tagging, it was when finishing my combo with him that I was undecided if I would have enough energy for a special tree or I should tag out. By the way, there's a dot on the screen, you could follow that, but even if you didn't, don't worry about it. We will play this on slow motion and I will explain every single part of this fight so you understand. And yeah, time's up. And I managed to do 70 million with the level 2 Father Box and level 9 Dual Blades. I guess that's decent. As I have previously stated, your first priority as the match begins is going to be pushing him all the way to the corner, and you can easily do that with Hellboy, and keep in mind that you can also use his special 2 in order to push the enemy to the corner. It's going to cost you just 2 bars of power and it's going to push the enemy a pretty decent distance. Keep in mind that you don't have with this team immunity to power drain, so you will get eventually power drained a little bit until you get to that sweet spot in the corner. So yeah, this is what you gotta do for this one so far. That tagging over there was reckless, don't do that. Okay, so after he's in the corner, you'll need to do the tagging method. I'll put it on slow motion after this one, so don't worry too much about it. But the thing is, you should use only this tagging method. Don't tag in when you think you see another opportunity, because it will get screwed up in your head a little bit, and at the same time, he might even block after using an ability. So yeah, the purpose of this is to finish the Hellboy combo into a tap, and then tag in and straight away special tree, and then continue with it in a long combo. And this way he will not get the chance to use his special 100% guaranteed. Okay, now we are at 0.5. You can say I swipe right, tap 1, 2, 3 times, and then thank you, let's dance Aquaman and press special tree straight away. Don't tap anything after you tag in or you'll screw up the combo. And then continue with a long combo, which is tap 3 times, swipe right, tap 3 times, swipe right, and then tagging Hellboy. You can finish the combo with Kil'Flash Aquaman to swipe right, because if Hellboy gets hit with a move or something, he will not get hurt, he will be fine. Over here again, he uses a special attack, and I don't risk tagging in after a special attack. I'm going to go with Hellboy, hit 3 times, and then use a special tree of Kil'Flash Aquaman, tap 3 times, swipe right, tap 3 times, swipe right, and then tag in Hellboy yet again and wait for that opportunity yet again. I go back over here, he does a jump attack, he uses an ability, and I swipe right. Over here, yes, my Father Box is going to help me a little bit, but you can easily do this without it. Yet again, tag in straight into a special tree. It's important he's with his back against the wall, because if there's more distance between Kil'Flash Aquaman and him, he might jump over. Okay, now we are on 0.25 speed. He's going to do a lunge attack, swipe right, tap 1, 2, 3 times, tagging Kil'Flash Aquaman, and tap that special tree straight away. Don't do anything else, don't tap anything else, or you'll get it screwed up. Now, tap 1, 2, 3 times, swipe right, tap 1, 2, 3 times, swipe right. Those are going to be just 3 taps, he attacks 4 times because that's the way the character works. Now tagging Hellboy again, swipe right, tap 1,
2, 3 times, then back off while blocking and wait for him to expose himself. He's going to do a jump attack over here. Over here I fail a little bit because he used a special attack. I don't care because my Hellboy is tanky enough, and I'm trying to reconnect the combo. Does not work, but you need to be patient. Over here is going to do another jump attack. Damn, he's thick. He's going to use another special ability. Now I'm going to swipe right, begin a combo, tap 1, 2, 3 times, tagging straight away Kingland Sakomen, straight into that special tree, and then continue the combo from there. So yeah, this is pretty much the combo. I think you got the point so far. Let's recap it. You're going to need Hellboy, you're going to need King of Lands Sakomen, and you're going to need a power reduction character. Hellboy will need to be decently built, maybe not even as tanky built as my Hellboy, because he will only get damaged by the basic attacks of Lantern, because anything else, the hazards on the ground, the special of Green Lantern is going to be able to heal him instead. So yeah, this was it for this one. Make sure you kind of take your time and practice this. Maybe practice this in arena or raids before going into solo raids, because solo raids pips are so precious. Like, comment, subscribe if you found it helpful. Dislike it if you dislike it. Maybe hit that bell button to get notified for every single upload, and I'll see you in the next one.